Listen carefully, dear students. IUPAC nomenclature of organic compounds. Generally, organic compounds, millions of organic compounds are present. So for each organic compound, they have trivial names or common names are present. Some of the most of the organic compounds. So to remembering their common names or trivial names, it is very difficult. That's why they proposed one systematic nomenclature for the organic compounds. So that systematic nomenclature is called as IUPAC nomenclature. IUPAC means International Union of Pure and Applied Chemistry. That is one organization. They will decide. They are given some rules and regulations. Based on the rules and regulations, we are giving some names of the organic compounds. That is all are accepted names. So that's why that names are called as IUPAC nomenclatures of organic compounds. Once you are observed that any organic compound, so it contains of mainly three parts are present, three important parts are present. Okay, students. So what are the three important parts? So once you are observed that three important parts, that is root word and suffix. Suffix means again it is two types, primary suffix and secondary suffix. The third one is a prefix. Prefixes are also again two types, primary prefix and secondary prefix. Prefix means it before, it indicates that substance. What type of substance or nature of the organic compound is present, that indicated by prefix. The prefixes are two types, primary prefix and secondary prefix. And nature of the organic compound, it's complete that chemical properties and all, that either it is saturated or unsaturated, that can be we explained based on its suffix. Okay, suffixes are again two types, primary suffix and secondary suffix. What are the primary suffixes and what is their IUPAC names? What are the secondary suffixes? What is its IUPAC name? We need to discuss. Okay, before that we will discuss about the root word. Root word. What is the meaning of root word? Root word means it indicates that number of carbon atoms are longest carbon atoms chain. How many number of longest carbon atom chain is present in the given organic compound? That can be indicated by root word. That can be indicated by root word. So, for example, one carbon, that is also called as alkyl. Alk. Its root word IUPAC name is alk. Okay, so for example, one carbon atom present, two carbon atoms, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Then how to pronounce it? How to write that root word names? That we will discuss now. Let's see. The first one is root word. What is root word? What it indicates? With the root word in organic compound, it indicates the longest carbon chain. The longest carbon chain is called a root word. Longest carbon chain is called a root word. See, on that longest carbon chain only, primary suffix and secondary suffixes are present. On the longest carbon chain only, the prefixes are present. So that longest carbon chain present in the organic compounds, we are considered as a root word. Okay, so based on the number of carbon atoms, this root word is called, its IUPAC name. Alk. That different alk names are present. One carbon it is that alk is called as meth. Two carbons it is called as eth. Three carbons prop. Four carbons but. Five carbons pent. Like different alkyl groups names are present. That is called root word. Okay. Now let's see that number of carbon atoms. Name of root word. Number of carbon atoms, name of root word. One carbon atom is present on the longest carbon chain, that is called as meth. Two carbon atoms are present, it is called as eth. Three carbon atoms are present, pro. Four carbons are present, but. Five carbons are present, pent. Six carbon atoms are present. Six carbon atoms are present, it is called as hex. Seven carbons are present, it is called as hept. Seven carbon atoms are present, it is called as a hept. Okay. Let's see. Seven carbon atoms are present. It is called as a hept. 8 carbons are present, it is called as oct. 9 carbon atoms are present, it is called as non. 10 carbon atoms are present, it is called as dec. Okay, like different based on the number of carbon atoms, there yes ma, that's why last one I written upside. Okay, 6 carbons, it is called as a hex. Now let's listen once again. 1 to 10 carbons. First carbon, 1 carbon is present, meth. 2 carbons, eth. 3 carbons, prop. 4 carbons, but. 5 carbons, pent. 6 carbons, hex. 7 carbons, hept, H-E-P-T. 8 carbons, oct. 9 carbons, non. 10 carbons, dec. 11 carbon atoms are present, it is called as undec. Actually 1 to 10 carbons is enough for you, but however we have to learn up to 20 carbons. 12 carbons, dodec. 13 carbons, tridec. 14 carbons, tetradec. 15 carbons, pentadec. 16 carbons, hexa. 17 carbons, heptadec. 18 carbons, octadec. 19 carbons, nonadec. 20 carbons, ecos. Okay, like up to 20 carbons root words IUPAC nomenclatures I given here. Okay students, listen carefully. Now 1 to 10 it is very clear. Now 11 means 10 plus 1 un dec. 12 do dec. 13 tri, 3 means tridec. 14 4 means tetradec. 5 1 5 pentadec. 1 6 hexadec. 1 7 heptadec. 1 8 octa, OCTA, octadec. Extra we are adding a penta, hexadec, heptadec, octadec, nonadec, and ecos. ICOS, ecos. That is 20. Okay students, it's very clear. Anybody have doubt regarding the root word? Root word. Actually, the organic compounds are consist of 3 important parts. What are those 3 important parts? Root word, suffix, and prefix. Suffix again it is divided into 2 types: primary suffix and secondary suffix. Prefix is also again divided into 2 types: primary prefix and secondary prefix. So now we are discussing about the root word. Later we will discuss about that what are the important suffixes are present, then what is its IUPAC name, and everything we will discuss. So root word, how to identify the root word in the organic compound. means in the organic compound, whatever the organic compound they are given, first we have to identify the longest carbon chain. On that longest carbon chain, suffixes are present as well as prefixes also be present. So like that longest carbon chain, we have to identify if that longest carbon chain contains one carbon atom only present, that is called as meth. Two carbons are present, that is called as eth. Three carbons are present, prop. Four carbons but. Five carbons pent. Six carbons hex. Seven carbons hept. Eight carbons oct. Nine carbons lone. 10 carbons deck. Up to 10 carbons are very, very important. Everyone has to learn. Sometimes for objective examination, more than 10 carbons they are given, then how to write its root word name. That also I gave you. So 11 carbons undeck, 12 carbons dodeck, 13 carbons trideck, 14 carbons tetradeck, 15 carbons pentadeck, and 16 carbons hexadeck, 17 carbons heptadeck, 18 carbons octadeck, and 19 carbons nonadeck, and 20 carbons are present then ICOS. ICOS. Okay, students. So this is about a root word. Now, anybody have doubt? Let inform to me. Anybody have doubt? Clear? Nishchay, Abhay, Shraddha. Yes. Okay. So that names we have to remember, however. Yes, ma, very good. Let's see, we'll discuss about suffix. What is suffix and how to write how to remember its IUPAC nomenclature. That is also very, very important. Okay, let's see the second one. Suffix. It is two types. The suffix is two types. The first one is primary suffix. Primary means 1 power 0. That is the symbol. Whenever like this symbol is present, regarding chemistry, what it indicates? Primary. 2 power 0 present, secondary. 3 power 0 present, tertiary. 4 power 0 is present, quaternary. Like we have to remember, primary suffix. This primary suffix in organic compounds, what are called primary suffix? Primary suffix means mainly it indicates that nature of organic compound, whether it is saturated or unsaturated. Okay, saturated means what I say, dear students, if carbon and carbon atoms are connected through all carbon and carbon atoms are connected through a single bonds, those are called saturated organic compounds, I said. Unsaturated means they having double bond and triple bonds are present. So the primary suffix indicates whether the organic compound having all single bonds, means the carbon and carbon atoms having only single bonds, or carbon and carbon atoms having double bond, it is indicated by the primary suffix. So the primary suffix indicates the nature of organic compound. Indicates the nature. OC means you have to remember organic compound. Nature of organic compound. Whether it is saturated. Saturated means carbon and carbon atoms all are single bond. Saturated or unsaturated. Unsaturated hydrocarbons or unsaturated organic compounds. Unsaturated means carbon and carbon having triple bonds. Okay. So that indicated by the primary suffix, indicated by the primary suffix. Okay. Carbon saturated or unsaturated means carbon and carbon having double bonds present on root word. RW means root word present on a root word. Okay, if they having saturated nature of root word. Nature of root word, primary suffix, and organic compound IUPAC name of organic compound. Let's see the nature of organic compound or nature of root word. The root word is consists of, it is saturated. Saturated root word means carbon and carbon having single bonds only present, then the primary suffix is calling as ANE. ANE. Actually, root word IUPAC name, what I said here, students, ALK. So its IUPAC name is ALK ANE. It is called as alkanes. It is called as a alkanes. Okay, let's see that. Unsaturated root word is present. So that given organic compound contains unsaturated root words means double bonds or triple bonds are present. Means one carbon and carbon double bond is present. Its IUPAC name is, primary suffix name is ENE. E. Now just you have to add alkenes. Oh, what we are calling is the organic compound having only double bond, one double bond, that is called as alkene. All are single bonds, that is called as alkanes. Is it or not? So root word, what I said, root word generally indicates ALK, alk. The root word is alk plus ANE, alkane. Alk plus ENE, alkane. It has one triple bond is present. Its primary suffix is, what is its primary suffix, dear students? The primary suffix is ine. Now, what it is called, that organic compounds are calling as alkynes. ALKYNES, alkynes. YNE, not YL. Where you are studied Afjal, YL. YNE, alkyne. Okay, now up to this everyone knows. Okay, up to this one, all single bonds are present, everyone knows. ANE, one double bond is present, everyone knows. ENE, one triple bond is present, everyone knows. YNE. Now the organic compound having one double bond, one triple bond is present. Like one double bond and one triple bond is present. In that case, how to write its IUPAC name? So one double bond and one triple bonds are present. You have to remember always double bond names first we have to write, then triple bond name. Double bonds are starts from E. Triple bonds are starts from Y. That's why its IUPAC name is EN. E, from E we have to remove this NE, we have to add YNE. ENYNE. Yes, ma'am. One double bond, one triple bond are present, then its name is ENYNE. Alkene. Alk, EN, YNE, like that name will come. So I will give you examples also. One double bond and one triple bond are present, then how to write its perfect IUPAC name. So generally it is appearing like alkene ion. Alk, the double bond position may be 2 and the triple bond position may be 3. Then alk 2 in 3 ion or alk 1 in 2 ion. Like IUPAC name nomenclature will come. One double bond, one triple bond is present. If two double bonds are present, two carbon and carbon double bonds are present, that is called as diene. Diene. Yes, ma, that only pronunciation I am saying. So you have to remember that all E and YNE, like that only we have to pronounce it. Okay, don't worry about that. Two double bonds are present, two. It indicates di. 3 indicates tri, 4 indicates tetra, like. Okay, before that we have to use two double bonds are present, that's which is called as diene. Now that root word will be changes, not ALK, alka. Extra one letter A will comes, alkadiene. Or one, two triple bonds are present, then it is called diene. Diene, its IUPAC nomenclature of organic compound is alkadiene. Alkadiene. Okay, it's very very important. Alkadiene. Okay, students. So one single bond is present, ANE. One double bond is present, ENE. One triple bond is present, YNE. One double bond, one triple bond is present, then EN, YNE. Two double bonds are present, diene. And two triple bonds are present, diene. Then the root word extra we have to take A. If more than one double bond is present, more than one double bond or more than one triple bonds are present, then the root word will be modified as alka. Means 4 carbon atoms are present, buta. 5 carbon atoms are present, pent becomes penta. Like, because in order to exist more than one double bond means minimum that organic compound contains 4 carbon atoms. Or 5, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 carbon atoms, like more than 4 carbon atoms are required. 4 or more than 4 carbon atoms are required. Then the root word becomes additionally alka. It becomes alka. Means buta, penta, hexa, hepta, like that it will becomes. Okay, that I will tell you now. If the organic compound contains more than one double bond, or triple bond, triple bond present, RW means root word. Root word can be modified as alpha. Examples: 4 carbons, it is buta. 5 carbons, it is calling as penta. 6 carbon atoms are present, it is calling as hexa. Hex becomes a hexa. 7 carbon atoms are present, then it becomes hepta. So additionally one extra letter is came, that is called A. Okay, buta will comes. Let's see, I will give you one small example. It's very, very important. For example, CH2 double bond CH, CH double bond CH2. If you update that, this each carbon becomes two tetravalence is satisfied and it has two double bonds are present. Okay, CH2 double bond CH bond CH double bond CH2. Two double bonds are present. In that case, there is no prefixes. All are in the straight chain only. So the root word 1, 2, 3, 4 carbon atoms are in a straight chain. So its root word is 4 carbons and has two double bonds are present. Two double bonds, it is called diene. What are the positions of double bond, dear students? The double bond, first double bond is present in 1 and 2 carbons, that's why this position we have to consider as 1. The second double bond is present in 3 and 4, then we have to consider as 3. There is no prefix and there is no secondary suffix also. Primary suffix is two double bonds, it is called as diene. What is the positions of diene? 3, 1, 3 diene. Its position is 1, 3 diene. Root word is 4 carbons, it is called as buta. Buta 1, 3 diene. Just to add both, then we will get name buta 1, 3 diene. It is the IUPAC name. For example, let's see this bond line structure. So how many triple bonds, double bonds are present here, students? How many double bonds are present? 3 double bonds are present. Okay. Now the longest carbon chain is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 carbons. So the root word is 6 carbon atoms. Generally 6 carbon atoms are present means hex. But more than one double bond is present. How many double bonds are present? 3 double bonds are present. That's why it is called as triene. 3 indicated by tri. Double bonds are called as E and E. Triene. What is the position of trienes? First, third, and fifth. 1, 3, 5. 1, 3, 5. So the root word hex becomes hexa. Hexa. Additionally, one extra letter came A. Hexa. Just add the both root word and the primary suffix. Then hexa 1, 3, 5 triene. Triene, like names will come. So same way, triple bonds also present, more than one triple bond. Then the root word additionally that it becomes alka. Extra letter A will come. Buta, penta, hexa, hepta, like one double bond and one triple bond is present. Like for example, like one double bond and one triple bond is present. Then what I said here, students, first double bond we need to write first. That's why double bond, see this double bond, this right left side and triple bond is on right side end. So according to that, which side we have to give more least numbering. Double bond goes to always least priority, least numbering when compared to triple bond. I will tell you the rules. Okay, double bond goes to more priority than triple bond, that you have to remember in your mind. According to that, the correct numbering is the double bond is present in between 1 and 2, then 1 position, and triple bond position is 3. This is correct. If you are giving the numbering 1, 2, 3, 4 like it is wrong because the double bond goes to more priority than triple bond. Now it's IUPAC name. More than one double bond. Sorry, here one double bond, one triple bond is present. Now the root word is 4 carbons. It is calling as but. Okay, but not buta. More than one double bond means 2 double bonds or 2 triple bonds, 3 double bonds or 3 triple bonds like that present, then it is called as buta, penta, hexa like that. So only one double bond, one triple bond, then its root word is but. Now its IUPAC name is but. What is that? Position of double bond. Double bond position is 1 but 1 En 3 ine. But 1 en 3 ine. Not don't write completely ene. If you are writing ene means it is wrong. But 1 en 3 ine like that means it is wrong. From ene we have to remove e. Then we have to continue with writing yne. Okay, it is a character IUPAC nomenclature. Okay, students. So while we are discussing more and more examples, we have to practice. Then we'll get more ideas. But first, basically, you have to try to remember all the important points, or rules and regulations. Everything you have to remember. According to that, we'll get complete IUPAC nomenclatures. Okay. So this is about that primary suffix. Now